Hey guys, it's me Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. I've been doing a lot of chillax videos lately because, I'm in the mood of not really drawing anything new, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just that my drawing mojo is at a standstill right now. So I've just been doing requests here and there just to kind of stimulate my brain flows. But I just like doing this type of stuff because it doesn't stress me out as to when I have to make a new drawing and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Rather than me being like, yo, I could just do requests and be like, we're done for the day. But for this video, I was actually flipping through some drawings in the back of my current art binder where I put all of my art from this year in, and I found this line art of my Bon and Jericho little ship art I did a couple months back, and I digitalized this drawing, and I completely forgot I did not color it traditionally, which is what I wanted to do ages ago. So I'm like, you know what, it'll be cute to record it as a video, and that is what I did. So I actually colored this all in marker, as you can see, because I don't know, I've just been feeling my markers lately, and I technically already killed my E00, and I only had it for like a month. So I'm gonna have to buy a refill, even though it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, because E00 is like my favorite marker to use with skin tones. So anyways, yeah. So for my markers, I use a mixture of Copic, Azure markers, and some Ohuhu markers, which I did go through, and a lot of them are alive, surprisingly, and a lot of them are kind of dying. So yeah. So, a lot of these markers, you guys can get them from Amazon. My Ozure markers I got from Walmart, but you can buy them on Amazon. And I saw all the different color sets, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get these. So, in the near future, I will kind of splurge on the other color sets of the Ozure markers. The only downside is that the markers are a lot cheaper in store, because at Walmart, I got the set I got at like $9, and on Amazon they're like 13, and I'm like, hunty, no. So let's just hope Walmart is like, yes, we're going to get all the other colors, because these are actually pretty dope markers. I really like them, and they're amazing. So that is it for me throwing up the supplies I use. And I think I drew this on a piece of my Canson mixed media paper, I think. Not too sure, but I think that's what, the drawing is on. So, just a little side note, I actually really like coloring muscles, even though I don't draw them enough. So I really enjoyed coloring in Bond's body, because Bond is like thick to the gods on top, and I'm like, it can't be Bond without his muscles like flexing all day of the week. So I had to try on Bond's muscles, but I enjoyed coloring them. So I'm like, yes, but I'm going to have to get used to drawing nipples, because I don't draw nipples on my men, and nipples look so weird to me drawn in. So I just draw my guys without nipples. So I will make it a mission for me to at least draw one guy with nipples as a fully done art piece. So yeet. So now I can fangirl all about Seven Deadly Sins all I want to. So if you guys don't know, I literally have been the biggest fangirl of Seven Deadly Sins, or Nanatsu no Taizai, for pretty much the whole year, because funny fact, I actually bought the video game for PS4. It was actually one of my very first PS4 games when I bought my PS4, no lie. So I got it because I was like, oh, this looks cool, because I've heard of the anime before, but I never checked it out. So I'm like, let me just get the video game to see if I can feel for it. So I got the game, pretty dope game. I highly recommend it. And I'm sitting there playing, and my oldest brother was the only one who's seen it at the time. He was like, yeah, Narelle's good. I recommend it, yada yada. And I'm like, okay, the video game got me, but it didn't really catch my interest to watch the show. So later on, I was like, I got no animes to watch, so let me just try watching Seven Deadly Sins, the anime, because the video game is heavily based off the first season. So I was like, could I just skip the first season and just watch the second one, or should I just replay what I already saw? And as soon as I finished the first season, which I did in a day, I binge animes like crazy, guys. Do not do what I do on a daily, but I binged it and I was hooked all then, all there, every day of the week. When I'm sleeping, I was hooked. So, yeah. So obviously, we all know Bond and Elaine is like the ultimate couple that ever existed in the show, along with Meliodas and Elizabeth. I know Bond and Elaine are never going to get separated. Everyone knows that. But I would be a liar if I did not say that Bond and Jericho are so freaking cute as a ship pair, because the dynamic between Bond and Jericho is actually very sweet to me. I don't know why. I know a lot of people are shooting this ship down because they're just like, Bond and Elaine are not separating, yada yada. And I think we all know that for season 1, but like, you can't deny like that Jericho and Bond would be a very cute couple if Elaine didn't exist in the show. But Bond is like one of those loyal types that he's like, yeah, no, I'm not leaving Elaine. She's my one and only, and I find that really cute. So yay, Bond. But again, I would be a liar and say, hey, I don't support Bariko. Is that the ship name of Bond and Jericho? Bariko? I would be a liar if I didn't support it, because I totally do support it. And the reason why I do is that, like I said, their dynamic is just so cute to me. Because if you've seen season 1, obviously you know that Bond saved Jericho and her brother from something. I cannot remember, but that was when Bond had his longer hair, when he had his mustache and longer hair at the time. So Jericho kind of saw him as like a hero to her. And once she met him again later on in the future, she was like, oh my gosh, that's the guy who saved me when I was younger, like when I was a little kid. And I just love the fact that she had this admiration and love for Bond himself as a person. So when I saw her, like, you know, get all cutesy and shy around Bond, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I didn't want to sit there and be like, I ship them already, because I wanted to see how their relationship would play out. So I like how in the beginning she just kind of stood by his side as like as an admirer in a sense, but she was willing to get close to him willingly. And then over the time with her being around him, when she realized, hey, he really loves Elaine as much as he says he loves her, she was kind of like, she was okay. She was okay being by his side. And she didn't really push her feelings onto him because she knew where she stood and she knew how she felt. But she supported Bond 100%. And I just really love that duo of him and Jericho. Because you know, in the show, Bond really isn't as close to a lot of people in the show, besides Meliodas, who is his ultimate fan, his ultimate hero. They're best friends, and all the other deadly sins he's close to, but with other people, he's not as close to them. But I could see him have like a little closeness with Jericho. But by the way they interact with each other, you could tell he kind of like likes her in like a friendly way. He protects her a couple of times, but you could tell through his action he does have a little bit of care in his heart for her. And again, I just really love their dynamic, and I just find them a really cute ship pair. If it happened in the show, I would support it, but we all know It ain't happening. And it's just that one of those and also I just live for the fact that Jericho was with Bond when he needed somebody the most during an episode, which I will not state because it's a spoiler. And let's just say it was one of those episodes in Seven Deadly Sins where I cried my heart out, and I appreciate Jericho being there for Bond when he needed somebody the most. So all in all, I support Bariko 100%, and I find them a really cute ship, and I don't understand why people shoot them down as fast as you could say I support Bariko, because they're not really a unhealthy ship. I kind of really want to do a drawing of Deanne and Hauser, because obviously you could tell that Hauser has a huge thing for Diane. So I really want to do a shit piece of Hauser and Diane as well. So I might do that too, because all the like other ships in the show are really cute and they make sense. But you know, that's for the future. So I hope you guys like this video, even though the artwork's old. I hope you enjoyed it. So give this video a like and comment what you want to say to me in the comment box below. Let me know if you are a Bariko shipper and supporter, because I just wish I'm not the only one here, because again, they're freaking cute and adorable, and I need to draw more Bariko in my life and more Seven Deadly Sin artwork in general. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.